We are just about to start on a space that has almost all the amenities. Let me walk you back here and show you what's gonna happen in this backyard. We've got all of our materials, a lot of materials. We've got block, we've got pavers, we've got fireplace, more block. This isn't even the load of materials that we have on the street. So what was here before was a old, decrepit, not very well put together deck. And we just ripped that out yesterday. And we're gonna build a new space out here. So what's gonna happen is this area right here, there's gonna be a landing that's gonna come out to about this point. And then there's actually gonna be a hot tub that's gonna be built into that landing. And the hot tub's gonna kind of come out into this area. So we're gonna have a wall and then stairs kind of coming at a diagonal up into there and then kind of flattening out across here. So that'll be kind of like our landing, our transition into the house. So landing with a hot tub built into it. And if I kind of walk over here, you'll be able to see my lines on the ground. So you can kind of see this wall right here. Our hot tub's gonna be right in here. Our landing's gonna be there. And then you can see these steps that I'm talking about. These are gonna be stone steps. They're gonna come down onto our pavers right in here. So when you're standing back here and as you kind of walk down into the space, right in front of us, we've got a massive fireplace. It's gonna kind of fill up this whole area here. And then we've got a wood box right next to it. Flanking that on either side, we're gonna have just a little knee wall right in here. You can kind of see my white lines there on the ground. And the idea is just to kind of tie that in, just make it feel a little bit bigger and just kind of soften it as it kind of steps down into the space. So you can see our walls right here, next wall right there, and those will kind of just tie that into this corner. So this is gonna be on a 45 right here. But wait, there's more. So as if a hot tub and a fireplace and 1,000+ square feet of hardscaping wasn't enough, we're also gonna have a kitchen. And this isn't gonna just be any kitchen. We're gonna have a bar at this kitchen. So we're gonna have our grill and our fridge. It's gonna have electrical in there. That's what this conduit is showing that electrical is gonna kind of come into this space right here. And then in this space right here, we're gonna do something a little bit unique. And this kitchen is unique, and I'll get to a couple things about it in just a second. But this area in here is actually gonna be just free flowing. So there's actually gonna be no wall underneath there. We're gonna use a series of aluminum beams to kind of hold up the countertop in this place. And we'll have just a column here going all the way back to our column on the back side. So we'll have our countertop sitting on top of some aluminum beams in this area. That way they can push bar chairs up on either side. They can use this as just a very unique kind of like a higher bar top seating area for their outdoor parties. Additionally, this right here is gonna be our grill, but this is not a gas grill. This is not a propane grill. We're actually putting in a super high-end Coyote charcoal grill. It's gonna have a removable tray and everything. She really, really loves to cook with charcoal. So we're gonna have a charcoal grill built into this kitchen. And then of course, every kitchen needs to have lights. So we'll have lights underneath the whole area here. We'll have lights on the side. The whole thing will be lit up like Christmas. So as you can see, kind of the whole space goes out to about this point right here. We're gonna have a walkway that goes out to those stairs there. And then just nestled right in kind of this curve right here, we're gonna have an aquascape bowl set. So we'll have some flowing water that'll be lit up at night. So when you're sitting in the hot tub, you'll be able to see it. When you're sitting over here next to the fireplace, you'll be able to hear it. When you're sitting over at the bar, you'll be able to see it. And of course, that'll be lit up and looking awesome. Our stairs will also be lit up. We're gonna have cap lights all on our stairs, making sure that those are shown off as well. And what project wouldn't be complete without drainage? So they have a condensation line coming out right here. And then there's a downspout coming down right here. So what we had to do is actually take this condensation line, we're gonna drop it into this PVC pipe. And we're using Schedule 40 PVC pipe since this is gonna have to go underneath of the patio. We need something that's gonna be very sturdy and it's gonna be able to tolerate, being packed and wrapped in stone for many, many years. So we're using a PVC Schedule 40 3-inch pipe, and that's gonna tie into our Schedule 40 condensation line coming out of the crawl space. And it's gonna go all the way out and kind of go through that wall right there. So there are a lot a lot of facets to this project. We're just about to break ground. The first step is getting those white lines on the ground so that we know where we're going and how we're gonna be laying out our space. I can't wait to show you guys how this one comes along. Thank you so much for following.